I tracked my stolen MacBook with AirTag. It led to my roommate's room. I sold my MacBook Pro on Facebook Marketplace for $2,000. The buyer seemed legit, college student, good reviews. We met at Starbucks. He opened Cash App and showed me the green confirmation screen. Payment sent, $2,000. I handed him the MacBook. He left. Then I checked my bank account. $0. I refreshed. Still $0. I'd been scammed. The fake Cash App scam. The scammer used a fake Cash App interface, a cloned app that looks exactly like the real thing. You see the green check mark, the amount, everything. But no money was ever sent. This scam is exploding across the US. Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Craigslist, everywhere. And police usually can't help with digital fraud cases. So I decided to handle it myself. The AirTag. Before selling, I'd hidden an AirTag inside the MacBook, just in case. I opened Find My app. The AirTag was active and moving across town. Then it stopped. At my apartment building. My roommate. The signal was coming from Jake's room. My roommate, who was supposed to be at work. I knocked. No answer. Door locked. I called him. Hey, you home? Nah, I'm at work. I grabbed a hammer and broke the lock. Inside, on his desk, my MacBook Pro. Next to it, his phone with the fake Cash App screen still open. And a group chat on his laptop. Marketplace Flip Crew. Messages with the buyer. They were splitting $1,000 each. Jake had set me up with his scammer friend. The confrontation. I took photos of everything. Serial number, group chat, fake app. Called the police. They came. Jake arrived to find cops in our living room. You stole my MacBook, I said. I have proof. He tried to lie, but the messages didn't lie. He was arrested for theft and conspiracy to commit fraud. Lessons learned. Never trust payment screenshots. Check your actual bank account first. Use AirTags. $29 can save you thousands. Meet at police stations. Scammers won't show up. Your roommate might be the scammer. Aftermath. I got my MacBook back. Jake's in jail. The buyer was tracked down and arrested too. The story went viral on TikTok, 3 million views. Turns out, the real scammer might be living right next to you. I used a drone to expose my HOA Karen. She built a luxury pool with our fines. My HOA president, Linda, fined me $500 because my grass was 2 inches too long. She came to my house with a ruler, measured my lawn, took photos, and sent a violation notice. Per HOA bylaws, grass height must not exceed 3 inches. Yours is 5 inches. Fine, $500. I just bought this house, and now some HOA Karen was bleeding me dry over grass. The HOA nightmare. Linda had been HOA president for 8 years. She fined everyone for everything. $1,200 for parking a truck in a driveway. $800 for wrong shade of beige paint. $2,000 for Christmas lights in November. The HOA collected thousands monthly. Linda said it went to community maintenance. But our neighborhood looked like crap. Broken streetlights, overgrown park. Nothing improved. Where was the money going? The drone. Linda lived in the biggest house with 8-foot privacy fences. Nobody could see her backyard. So I bought a $150 drone on Amazon. One night at 11 p.m., I flew it over her fence. What I saw made my blood boil. The luxury pool. A massive heated in-ground pool. Swim-up bar with granite countertops. Hot tub. Cabanas. LED lights. Professional landscaping. Easily $200,000 plus in construction. Linda's household income, $65,000 a year. Her husband worked retail. No way she could afford this legally. I recorded everything in 4K. Then I checked HOA financial records, public by law. Over 3 years, Linda collected $340,000 in fines. Records showed it went to Green Horizon Landscaping LLC. I Googled the company. Owner, Linda's husband. She was stealing our money to build her dream backyard. The reveal. Next HOA meeting, I showed up early, connected my laptop to the projector. Linda started. Tonight, we'll discuss new mailbox color bylaws. Actually, I interrupted. I have something to share first. I hit play. The drone footage filled the screen. Her pool, her bar, her hot tub. Silence. This is Linda's backyard, built with $340,000 she stole from you through her husband's fake company. The room erupted. Linda's face went red. That's private property. It's fraud evidence. I've sent it to police, the DA, and the news. Neighbors were shouting, demanding resignation, threatening lawsuits. Linda grabbed her purse and ran. The aftermath. Within a week, Linda arrested for embezzlement and fraud. HOA dissolved and reformed. All fines voided and refunded. Her house seized for restitution, facing 15 years in prison. The story went viral. Local news, then CNN, then Reddit czar. Fuck HOA with 50,000 upvotes. I became the neighborhood hero. Lessons learned. Check HOA finances. They're public record. Drones are cheap. $150 exposed. $340,000 fraud. HOAs can be corrupt. Watch for power-hungry Karens. Document everything. Video doesn't lie. Never let a Karen measure your grass. Now my lawn is 6 inches tall, and nobody's left to find me.
I tried to cancel my $50 gym membership. The address didn't even exist. Canceling a gym membership should be simple, right? Yeah, that's what I thought too. I called customer service. 40 minutes on hold, elevator music, ads, silence. Finally, a human. Hi, I'd like to cancel my membership. Of course, you just need to send a physical letter with a wet signature to our cancellation department. You're serious? Yes, company policy. No online option, no phone cancellation, no in-person help. Just a letter to a P.O. box in another state. She gave me the address. P.O. Box 4782, Billings, Montana. I live in Florida. This is how they trap you. Signing up? 1 click. Instant. Canceling? A maze. Most people just give up and keep paying $50 a month. Not me. I sent a certified letter with tracking. Cost me $8. 2 weeks later. Delivered. Next month? Charged again. I called back. Another 40-minute wait. I sent the letter. It was delivered. Why am I still being charged? I don't see any cancellation request on file. You'll need to send another letter. You've got to be kidding me. That's our policy, sir. 14 months. $700. For a gym I barely used. So I did something they didn't expect. I investigated. I searched the address. Opened Google Earth. Zoomed in. There was nothing there. No building, no mailbox, no office, just an empty dirt lot. The P.O. box didn't exist. That's when it clicked. They weren't processing cancellations. They were erasing them. Thousands of people sending letters straight into nowhere. Meanwhile, the charges kept coming. It wasn't incompetence. It was a system. I tried disputing with my bank. Sorry, it's an authorized charge. You need to cancel with the merchant. Dead end. So I went nuclear. I walked into my backyard, turned on the grill, took out my credit card, and threw it into the flames. Watched it melt. Then I called my bank. My card was stolen and destroyed. I need a replacement. We'll cancel it immediately. Just like that, it was over. New card number, no more charges. A month later, payment failed. Please update your card. Ignored. 5 more emails. Then a collections threat. So I replied, I sent a certified cancellation letter. It was delivered. Your address doesn't exist. I have proof. If you send this to collections, I'll file complaints and publish everything. Silence. Never heard from them again. Turns out, it wasn't just me. I posted the story online. It exploded. Thousands of people with the same nightmare. Someone paying for years after moving countries. Someone charged for a gym they never stepped into. Even a dead man's membership still billing months later. This is the business model. Make signing up effortless. Make leaving impossible. Because the longer you stay stuck, the more they make. But here's the twist. After the story blew up, after the backlash, after the pressure, 2 months later, they quietly added online cancellation. Funny how that works. So yeah, if a company makes it hard to leave, it's not an accident. And if they trap you long enough, you might have to get creative. Or a little destructive.